have you noticed any trends between more vaccinations and more willingness to book travel, or is it still very slow right now?
It is overall still very slow. That is correct. But what we have seen that countries that are much further ahead, like Israel, have seen a significant increase in travel. And we believe that once the programs will reach a certain point and there will be more certainty when it will be safe to travel, we will see a return of the bookings.
Yeah, I mean, I was at the airport a couple of days ago, Axel, and I'd flown a few times. I noticed there was a lot of older folks flying, and I presume they had been vaccinated. One woman actually told me she had been. I thought, I wonder if there's this concept of vaccination tourism, that once you're vaccinated, you are eager to get out, that this could roll up fairly quickly. What do you think?
I think it's very clear that that everybody's eager to travel and everybody's eager to do something and break out of the daily routine. So whenever it's possible, and that's also what all the research shows, people will want to travel, see friends and family, and experience something. It's all a matter of time.
Yeah, it's amazing here in the States. You know, we always talk about, you've heard the U.S. is more divided than ever, Axel. We always think of it politically. Actually, as someone who's traveled a lot, it's sort of the open versus closed. About half the country is kind of going about their business with masks on, but life is semi-normal. And then the Northeast, Chicago, and California seem to be very, very different. It's a little bit disconcerting. What kind of trends are you seeing here in the United States?
I mean, in the United States, there is more traveling going on, as you rightly say, than in Europe, because it's much more divided. But it is predominantly domestic. I would expect, similar to what we've seen last year, that there will be predominantly domestic travel going on in the summer, with the situation improving across the country, with some traveling to nearby countries, and they're predominantly Mexico.
Oh, so we are seeing a fairly big uptake in travel from here to Mexico, because I've heard anecdotally that flights to places like Cabo San Lucas and Cancun and hotels are in some cases sold out. Yeah,
I mean, I don't think that that's a surprise. Again, I mean, if you look at last summer and take that as a proxy for what we will experience in the next couple of months, the nearby destinations were fully booked in a lot of countries in the US, but also in continental Europe. And the trips to intercontinental destinations or longer air travels were still available, but some of them you couldn't reach, and some of them travelers didn't want to reach. So there was a very significant imbalance to what you've normally seen.
Have you seen any uptake in maybe long-dated bookings, people booking for, say, September or the Christmas holidays or New Year's?
Yeah, I mean, we've heard about some of these bookings from industry participants. I mean, our platform tends to be a bit shorter in the booking windows, so it's a bit too early for us to see that. And I think overall, the bookings will be a bit more short notice, and travelers will want to see a bit more certainty about the regulations. So how easy will it be to get to the destination, and then even more importantly, what will be the consequences of coming back? And there, in particular in Europe, there has been a lot of back and forth and a lot of short-term imposition of new restriction and quarantine requirements that make travelers a bit more cautious and booking a bit more short-term.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.